Hey guys, good to see you on Grassroots Gardening. Let's head over to the big gardening. Let's head over to the big garden today. Got some things that I want to plant. We're going to load up the Jeep here and head around there. And we got a ton of rototilling to do because I haven't been in the garden all week long because it's been so wet. So let's go see what kind of mess we're dealing with. And we got to have our handy dandy customized Grassroots Gardening seed case. And here are some birdhouse gourds as well as some just kind of mixed ornamental gourds that I've been growing. They're getting real leggy, so we need to go find a good spot to put them. Let them climb up the fence over there in the big garden or find a spot for them somewhere. And then I think we just need to go ahead and find a spot for, these are some of the crazy variety of tomatoes that we ordered. If y'all saw that video, these are from rareseeds.com. They've just been sitting in the greenhouse and I just haven't had the time to do anything with it. We repotted them up, you know, from their seedling tray to these 4-packs, but they're just sitting in the greenhouse. We need to get them in the ground and just cross our fingers, because if not, they're just going to get leggy in the greenhouse, fall over and die. And we're more than likely going to need a shovel, and of course we can't go without our Biotone plant starter. All right, let's go, guys. Man, what a beautiful day it is today. And I know I'll be too late by the time y'all see this, but today is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there. In fact, I gotta go pick Mama some flowers and carry it up to there and spend a little time with her this afternoon. But it's really, really pretty today. I think it's probably gonna be about 80. Stayed up a little too late last night trying to see the northern lights. So Friday night, everybody on Facebook, as you know, was posting pictures of the northern lights, and I didn't get to see them because I didn't know they were happening. So Saturday night, last night, Jackson and I took the Jeep, went up to the top of the hill, didn't see nothing, stayed up there until about midnight. They're saying there's a chance again tonight, so I'm very hopeful to see them because they're on my bucket list. And if I don't see them tonight, I guess, well, then I'm gonna have to go to Alaska or somewhere up towards the North Pole and check them out. But I was super disappointed that I didn't get to see them last night. I was so tired, so I slept in a little bit this morning. We're gonna head down to the big garden right now and see what we can get done. Not even sure if we're going to be able to rototill out here today, to be honest with you. We have had so much rain lately till it may be a little bit too wet, but I really need to get in here. The corn's coming up nice. If y'all remember, we switched sides with the corn after we got all of the clover plowed up, but it's coming up really, really nice. I really want to be able to take the rototiller down through there, cultivate that ground, kill those weeds. Peppers are coming along nice. Tomatoes are doing okay, but the ones down at this end of the garden, you can see we hold a good bit of water. And with the deluge we had last week, this end of the garden has just stayed flooded, and these guys are letting us know about it. But all the way up through there, they're all nice and dark green, beautiful flowers everywhere. I got them pruned up, getting all those leaves off the ground, got them staked. And then looks like the same thing is happening to Dad's beets over here. The ones down on this end are really showing some stress because, well, they're kind of drowning down here. The soil is rich, but there's a layer of clay up underneath, and that kind of holds the water, and everything is angled down to this end of the garden, so all the water just really collects down on this end. But walking down towards this end, these beets are huge. Oh, cool, look. You can see the tops of them. Now, I hate beets, so I don't really care if they do good or not, but Dad loves them. So I'm happy that he'll have some to eat. But down here on this end, they look like they've done wonderful. Some nice big heads down there. But I'm really, really excited about these tomatoes. Look at these fat stalks on them. But we need to come through again and get rid of some of these suckers, because we don't want just these suckers every which way and the things just falling over. I'm going to try to train them up to about a 3-liter tomato bush so that it's not loaded down with too many tomatoes, and we can focus all that energy into some just nice big tomatoes, which we've got. Oh, look here, won't be very long. That dude will be ready. Got some nice clusters right there starting to form. Hey, got a little ladybug there. She's helping with aphids. So I think the game plan for right now is for me to get the rototiller fired up, see if I can get in this wet garden and at least get the corn tilled up. That's enough gas. All right, come on, baby. Gas is on. Choke is on. Switch ain't on. That should help. All right, let's go do some tilling. Oh man, who needs a gym? That's a workout right there. Plus, all the dancing I was doing because I found some ants as I was running the rototiller. So I had to dance around a little bit, but I don't like to wear shoes when I'm in the garden. I don't know, I go barefoot pretty much all summer long. But y'all know me, I'm no tree hugger, but I just like to be in contact with the dirt, man. I think there's some kind of energy field or something, and I just feel better when I can have my actual feet and toes down in the dirt. I don't know, maybe I'm a weirdo, but I like it. All right, we got most of our birdhouse and ornamental gourds planted. I remembered my biotone on that one, but there's something else around here that maybe we can experiment. Another one of my crazy purchases back during winter. If y'all, ow, there's some thorns down there. That's the only bad thing about Barefoot. If y'all remember the video back during the winter when I had spring fever, we were ordering all this crazy stuff. You remember? Let's see, where's my melons at? We ordered this funky, yeah, this one right here, the Kajari melon. So I don't know where, I can't even remember where this thing originates from, but it's pretty crazy and I want to try to grow it. Man, I don't know what I stepped on through here, but I'm gonna go this way because that sure did hurt. All right, let's see. Kajari Melon, collected by Joseph Simcox in India. Unusual yet beautiful coppery red fruit stripe with green and cream, very sweet, pale flesh. Prefers slightly sandy, very rich, well-drained soil. Be careful not to overwater vines, especially as fruit is approaching maturity. I don't know, it looks pretty dang cool, and I kind of remember it being vine-like. So I've cleaned out this old bed. This is that pallet collar, just cheapo raised bed that we made, I don't know, 2 years ago. So I ripped all the weeds out. I had another bag of I can't believe it's chicken. Went ahead and spread it on the top. So let's plant some of these and just see what happens. I'm just gonna take my hand and make me a little furrow right down through here like that. Let's see what these dudes look like. Oh, look just like cantaloupe seeds. Let's just go maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That might be too many, but we can thin them out. You know, I've never grown this, like I said, so I have no idea its growth habit or any of that stuff. Matter of fact, we'll throw an extra one in right there. Let's get them covered up. We got to remember to bring a tag back later because I know I will forget what I've planted right here. This will be kind of interesting to see what these guys turn out like, but the fruit, I mean, looks awesome. And I don't know what Dad's thoughts are going to be about me planting different, especially these crazy varieties of tomatoes, because he likes to plant just celebrity, like that's it. And he's got quite a few celebrity tomatoes. I don't know if he's thinking of opening a spaghetti restaurant or pasta sauce, I don't know. But he loves celebrity, but he's not here right now. So I'm going to plant these crazy ones just so we can experiment. I think we'll come down here and just tie onto his line of peppers, which he also probably isn't gonna like. But I don't have a string up anywhere else, and I don't feel like going over there and starting a whole new row. So I'm just gonna come in here with my hand, since these guys are so small, dig down a little bit like so. Let's see, this one is Berkeley tie-dye green. So let's try one of maybe each of these crazy different varieties. And I'm a little worried since they are so small, but hopefully if we look after them a little bit, we can get them to come up and see what some of these crazy varieties of tomatoes look like. And I'm going to try to do this one-handed so I can hold the camera. And of course I left my darn biotone down there. Oh well, just gonna have to go without it, because here for too long we got to go pick Mom some flowers for Mother's Day, as I said earlier. Get that little weed out of there. All right, little buddy, good luck to you. When I plant my tomatoes, I always plant at least about 75% of the stalk, and it should root in great as long as we don't have any more big thunder boomers to come down and mess him up. Then we're going to remember to put our tag in. I think I'll put it right here, face it that way, and we'll go ahead and get a cage on this guy. Actually, you know what we'll do? I think we'll go ahead and plant a couple more, make use of the string, then we'll come back and put our cage around it so that Dad knows I've planted something here, and then he can go ahead and get mad and start fussing at me. And let's see, the next crazy little pack that we got right here is a spoon. If y'all remember, this was that one that had made the tiny, almost like English pea size tomatoes. So that should be real interesting if he survives. I hope he will. He's nice and healthy. He's got some good roots to him. So again, as long as the storms don't come through and beat him up, I think he's got a good chance of making it down here. Let's see what else we got in here, you guys. This one is Buratino. I forget what he even looked like on the internet the day we ordered him. We're going to plant him, and we're hopefully going to find out. And I tell you what, we're going to have to get us some Sedgehammer sedge grass spray down here, because it is, I must have bulldozed or rototilled 5 gajillion plants down here. We've always battled it in this garden, but it's especially bad this year for some reason. All right, Mr. Buratino, I'll pack you down right into there. And all these seeds came from Baker Creek Seeds. They've got some very unusual tomato varieties, and so hopefully with a little luck we're going to try some and eat them and see what they taste like. And up next we've got Blue Cream Berry. I think this one was like a real funny color, dark cherry type tomato. And I'm hoping I'm spacing these out right. I think I am. We're about probably 1.5 feet apart. I might have got that hole a little bit too deep. And again, sorry for my camera work if it's a little shoddy and shaky. It's kind of hard to do everything holding the camera and trying to plant and talk at the same time. Y'all know me, I barely can walk and chew gum at the same time. And then next we've got Phil's 2, and I'll be honest, I don't remember jack squat about Phil's 2. I just get excited during the winter time and just start ordering all kinds of stuff, just thinking about being out here like we are today, toes in the sand, sun on our back, planting some cool stuff. All right, and then here is yet another one. Sart Rolais, Sart Rolais, I think. Another one that I have no idea why I bought it, but it must have been pretty interesting to me at the time. Let's see, did we plant a Berkeley tie-dye green already? What was that first one we planted? Yeah, okay, we already planted a Berkeley tie-dye green, so I think that's all, or at least one of each of the funky varieties. What I'll probably do with these right here is just give them away to friends, because we've got so many plants and tomatoes down here right now, until I hate to just add to the workload. This garden, it does feed us, but it's not like it's not like we depend on every bit of food coming from this garden. So I just like to experiment and hang out with you guys and grow cool stuff. And I think if we be real careful, we can leave the string down, and when Dad plants the rest of this row with whatever he's going to plant it with, then he can undo his string, slide it right through the tomato cage. I got a bad feeling he is not going to like me planting these funky tomatoes down here next to his celebrities. Which brings me to another point. You know, a lot of you might think, well, hey, if you plant all these weird varieties, then they're going to cross-pollinate and it's going to turn my celebrities into some funky mutant. That's not the case. Now, yes, a bee may transfer pollen from one tomato flower to the other, but it's not going to affect that fruit. The results are in the seeds of that fruit. So let's say this funky, what was it, two-tone Terry or something, if he pollinates with a celebrity, then the results from that cross are in the seeds. So I'd have to take that celebrity tomato, let it mature, take those seeds, plant them, and then you would get the results. But just from the tomatoes that grow on the celebrities this year, they're going to be just straight up celebrity tomatoes, no taste difference, no nothing. Well, what do you think, guys? I think we got a lot done today, man. We stayed down here for a good many hours, but it looks so much better now that it's rototilled. Got us some cool tomatoes planted, got us some birdhouse gourds planted, left a tomato stake down here. But now it's time to go pick Mom some flowers. I sure do appreciate you guys watching. I love hanging out with you. Thank you for subscribing. If you hadn't already, please consider doing so down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Always remember, the more you know, the more you grow. I'll see you on the next video.